My why for developing a home-based business. Well, as you know, I don't want the government to determine my net worth, nor some corporation I don't believe in. And really and truthfully, I want to be able to decide what happens to me and my own destiny. We all know about that. Hi, I'm Jimmy Hendrick, and this episode is EA33, Home-Based Business, Sharpening Your Why, on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Hi, I'm Jimmy Hendrick, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Success, Confidence, and Thrive Coach. I wish to let you know that there are patterns to help you receive more, help you live a better and extraordinary life right now. I also believe that there are spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities in everyday life. So if you come with me, I will show you these patterns. Get ready. Let's go. Alright, as we learn to sharpen our why, I'd hope for an interview, but you know what? We're having a conversation anyway. I want to be your running buddy, if you will, here in Pattern Realm. Sit down and talk with me, I want to have a good conversation, and I come on limit some of the time we have. Remember episode EA18, EA9 early last month? We talked about social media. So that's an important thing, marketing tool for whatever business you're going into, right? Good. Now, you can even do that with network marketing in some ways. Now, I know some people say, well, yeah, but Jimmy, that kind of cheapens that, because would it be easier to do that in person? Yes, it would. But there's some people, I feel, because of our culture, you can't reach some people in person. And it's hard, I know. It's hard. But I want to be able to sit down and have this friendly conversation with you guys. I want to be more than just your Success, Confidence, and Thrive coach. I want you to pretend like you're sitting down with me. You're getting a complimentary coaching deal. Now, since we're not doing an interview, I decided instead we're gonna record snippets from a Zoom call of another team in ACN, so that people know about the issue with home-based business, so people can know about the why. I remember my first business model that I was involved in like that. Let me tell you something. It was a beautiful thing. I kind of wish we had listened more to our upline back at the time, because he told my ex-wife big time, you should let Jimmy make some of the presentations. And of course, I'm not going to go into all the particulars there. Now, we're going to have this certain clip explain to us, the basis of a home-based business, particularly the business model that I'm currently in right now. And I've had 4, It's pretty interesting. And so, you're doing well if you're breaking into some of the best aspects of a home-based business. Right? Well, good. Now that we got the ground covered, I'm allotted 20 minutes for me to be together with you on this session for the day. And after that, we have tomorrow, we're going to be talking about how to turn a no around. Okay, so here we go from Street Talk. Okay, I forgot to mention that a portion of this is from a Zoom call hosted by Melissa Street. So here we go.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. It is so great to see you. Hello. I see a lot of beautiful faces, a lot of cameras on, which is always good. Thank you for bringing the energy in here. My name is Melissa Street, and I am a regional vice president with this incredible company. And I'm so excited for you to hear all the incredible announcements we're going to share, but also get a chance to learn from the #1 team in this company for 13 years in a row now. But before we go into that, I just wanted to play a quick video for you guys and give you a quick overview of the ASEAN opportunity. Now, I know some of you probably just saw a presentation earlier today and you just got started as an independent business owner with ASEAN. So let me just say welcome to the ASEAN family, and this is probably your first training. But I also know there's a handful of you that saw a presentation today or yesterday and you haven't quite made the decision yet and you just wanted to learn a little bit more. So let me just say you're at the right place at the right time. So buckle your seatbelts. It's going to get a little fun here, but I'm excited for you to be on here. So let me just go right into the opportunity so we can give you a little recap of who ASEAN is. So if you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up? Okay, because even if your thumb wasn't up, I was still going to go, but I wanted to see who was listening. So great job, everybody. I saw a lot of thumbs. All right, so ASEAN has become the world's largest direct seller of telecom, energy, and other essential services. You heard in the video, we've been in business now for 28 years. We are an international company, and we did over $4 billion in sales over the last 5 years and growing, and we already have millions of satisfied customers around the world. And as independent business owners like you and I, we have an opportunity to generate income by offering services that people need and use every single day. So we offer essential residential and business services such as wireless, which is cell phones. I'm sure we all know someone that uses a cell phone, right? Silly question. We have high-speed internet and bundles, satellite TV and TV streaming services, gas and electricity, smart home systems with home security and automation with Vivint, payment processing, and identity theft protection with ID Seal. Now, I absolutely love our service ID Seal because, when you look at the scary world that we're in today and the technology that is continuing to advance and the amount of time that we're spending online, can we agree we're exposing a lot of personal data? Like, how many of us are guilty of shopping online more now than ever before? Like, my husband thinks I work for Amazon Prime, like I'm a part owner or something, because every day there's an Amazon package, right? We're shopping online, we're working online, we're going to school online. And it's unfortunate because it's no longer a matter of if, but a matter of when someone's identity is going to be stolen. So I really love that we offer a service that can really go out there and help people give a peace of mind protecting their personal data. But as entrepreneurs, we're at the very beginning of a massive trend. Now, I took a look at this opportunity for myself 8 years ago, and one of the things I found comfort in, let me just share with you this. I love that there was recognizable brands that ASEAN was partnered up with. I'm sure you've heard of these companies before. AT&T, DirecTV, Dish, Frontier, Spectrum. I'm sure you've heard them all before, right? See, I love that, we're offering service that people are already using, but also with companies that people are already familiar and comfortable purchasing and doing business with. Now, here's another thing I love about ACN, the fact that we get to give back. So we've had this charity partnership with Feeding America for many years now, and whenever a customer is acquired, a child gets fed. So for years, ACN has been responsible for feeding millions of children. I think that deserves a round of applause. Throw out an emoji reaction, a confetti or a clapping or something, you guys, because I love that we do what we do. It's really our business model. See, most companies, they spend a lot of money on advertising to get in front of the customer. Whereas with ACN, we use a direct-to-consumer concept, relationship marketing, or word-of-mouth advertising. So instead of hiring a celebrity or filming an expensive commercial, ACN will pay representatives like you and I to bring on the customers. They pass the income on to us through our own personalized website that they've already set up for us. So a website is already set up for you, and you can be in business instantaneously. Now, I shared a little bit about how I've been involved with this company for 8 years, but my background prior to getting involved with ACN was in the insurance industry. I used to be a sales agent for a company called State Farm. You know that jingle, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. But to be frank with you, it always scared me that I didn't have a plan B. Like, I don't know how many of you guys can relate to that, but I didn't have another stream of income. So my one job was my only source of income, and God forbid if something happens to my health or the economy, I wasn't financially prepared. So I've always wanted to find a way to generate some extra income on the side, but it had to meet all the criteria, meaning it had to be a flexible business. It had to be where I had support in growing this business, and not only that, but there had to be multiple opportunities to make money. So here's the great news about ACN. You can make money in 4 ways. Not 1, 4. So let me explain to you how we make money in ACN. You guys ready? So the first way that we make money is through upfront bonuses. So in any particular month, if you go out and refer 3 services, you make an upfront bonus check of $75. A couple services more for a total of 5 is $200, and then every 3 services after that is another $200. So 8 services is $400, 11 services is $600, and you can keep going. Now, when I say services or when I say customers, I'm not talking about people, I'm talking about bills. So I want you to imagine in your own home, how many bills do you have in your own home? If you're anything like me, I have a cell phone bill. My husband has a cell phone bill. I have an electric bill. I got a cable bill. In my own home, even though I'm one person in one household, I actually have 8 services. So can you guys see how multiple people around you probably have a few services in their own household, right? So this is neat here because you can generate income up front for bringing the customer. But get this, the second way that we make money in ACN is the main reason why I took a serious look at this opportunity, and most people do as well. The second way that we can generate income in ACN is the most exciting way. Let me explain this part. It's through the opportunity of residual income. For those that aren't familiar, residual income is doing something one time, but getting paid for it over and over and over and over and over again. So as you get these customers, not only did you make an upfront bonus for bringing the customer, but now every month when the customer pays their bills, ACN will pay you up to 20% residual income on those bills month after month, year after year. Now, I want you guys to pause for a second and just think about this. Imagine how long you're going to be using these services for. Like, raise your hand if you plan to use your cell phone tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the week after that, and the year after that. I plan to use electricity for as long as I'm alive. So when you think about that concept, get excited with me, because we have an opportunity to make money on bills that myself, yourself, and everyone around us is going to pay for the rest of their lives. Now, the third way that we make money in ACN is optional, third and fourth. But I like options, right? Options are always good. You can introduce this concept to other people. And I'm sure if we took a poll and I asked you, do you know someone that's open-minded to other ways of making money? I'm sure you know at least a few people. And if you introduce them to ACN and they like it and they found value for themselves to get started, then they become a part of your team. And every time someone who joins your team and refers a couple of services, you'll make a referral bonus up to $300 every time that happens. But get this, the fourth way that we make money in ACN is through overriding residual income. So as your team members are out there getting customers, now you can make 4% on your team's customers' bills that are paid month after month, year after year. Now here's my favorite part about number 4.
Why it's called a home-based business? Well, because you can do it. You can do the business at home or anywhere you want. But I like it that it's something you can do in your home, just using a laptop and a phone. Pretty easy, isn't it? Pretty easy to understand. And there, with home-based business, there's so many areas and vistas that you can take a look at. The blessings that can be there for you. Now that you've considered that you can do this, I want you to think about this. You've just leveled up, Pattern Realm. Maybe you've been in the doldrums at the beginning of this because, well, things haven't been working out the way they should have, and your why is getting sharpened, and you're willing to put forth the effort and do what needs to be done. Well, then you've leveled up. Even if you may not have, the fancy house that you've always wanted, or the car you always wanted, because was talking to my business partner about when I become wealthy, having a car and a driver. And a lot of people would say, well, you're rich, you get the flashy sports car. I don't care about the flashy sports car. I want something big and functional like an SUV to get me around with. That's the blessing right there. Plenty, isn't it? Yeah, I know it is. Because being an entrepreneur gives you the independence to level up. Now, I want you to kick back in the pattern nest here with me. Maybe enjoy yourself a beverage or a glass of lemonade. Because look, you've arrived. Part of leveling up is not just sit there and constantly hope for the destination. Part of the leveling up and discovering your why is bulking yourself up in the journey, right? And some of the side episodes I had about Christ, how important he is, how Jesus Christ can be our best friend. That says something to help us right then and there. You just leveled up. You did this. And you're to be blessed. And praise the Lord for that. Because you know what? You're worthy. You are worthy. Now, I'm going to do one more coaching like that tomorrow. We're going to be talking about how to handle those no's, how to handle those no's. Because I need coaching too, and so we're probably going to be hearing from somebody else about it. Okay. Hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern. Join Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix Santonic Time. Do what others won't. Don't seek to be what others won't. Do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. And please share this with Mama San, Papa San, and everyone. Until next time, take care, you guys. God bless you.